Hey everyone, I was all set to do a ugly produce subscription haul unboxing for you today. I just started to get that, and this would not be sponsored, but let me tell you, that is the kind of subscription I am down with. That is not more junk sitting around, or more face creams, or more cat toys, or whatever it may be. I don't need more stuff, but I always need produce, so I was really excited to find that. However, it's not here today. I got my first box 2 weeks ago, and I thought today would be the day, but it's not here. So when that comes, we will talk about it. So instead, I'm doing a Christmas tag, and any of you that would like to do it, because the people who I would tag have already been tagged, let me know if you do it, because I would love to hear your traditions. It's only 5 questions, and I know you have an answer for every one of them. I'm not a Christian, but I celebrate Christmas because of the traditions, the joy of the season. I just love the twinkling lights. I don't live where it snows, but I do love snow. I like the cold weather. You know, I'm an avid crocheter and I knit, and I cannot wear a lot of my things very often because of the warm climate. All right, let's start. So my favorite Christmas movies, I have 3 that come to mind. I have not seen any of the classics, which is kind of strange, but all of mine are modern. Now, I may change this year and finally see It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street. I believe one of my social groups is doing Jingle All the Way tonight, so I'll probably join them for that. But my 3, Family Stone. I love this movie. It's a little quirky and strange, but I mean, so what? The Holiday. Very heartwarming, sweet. And the other one, because I'm old, I only had it on VHS, and I no longer have a VHS player, but While You Were Sleeping, I really like that. And they're all just themed around Christmas. So to me, that makes it a Christmas movie. All right, favorite Christmas songs. So I have, I think albums. I have a handful of songs, but I have Amazon Music, and I plugged in all of the ones that I like very specifically on there. John Tesh, A Romantic Christmas, I absolutely love that. It's all instrumental, and it is just beautiful. Celine Dion's Christmas album, I really like. I like Kelly Clarkson's, which surprised me. I'm not a big fan of hers, but I love her Christmas album. It's just so lovable. And for specific songs that are not on albums, I like This Christmas from Donny Hathaway, and I like Elton John's Step Into Christmas. But I am absolutely the goofball that from November 15th, when the satellite radio starts the channels going, I have that on, and I'm dancing around and being filled with the Christmas spirit. You know, I really enjoy Christmas music. Best gift I've given or received. I'm notoriously hard to shop for, but my best Christmas gifts memories were from childhood, probably like many of you. I always had really nice Christmases when I was younger, like under age 10. And I used to love to get games. I still love games to this day. Board games or something with a little battery in it. Like, do you remember the game Sorry with the 4 buttons? That, when I was 13, I wanted it so bad. I wanted a bicycle that I'm tall, I'm 5'11", and girls get their height fairly young generally. And when I was 13, the bicycle I had it was not fitting the length of my legs. My height isn't my legs. So I wanted a 10-speed, customized for my build, and I wanted it in the cinnamon frost color. It was a Schwinn, and I got it, and I was, oh my gosh, I was in heaven. I was so happy. I rode that thing until the wheels fell off. I also used to love to get the doll heads, not the Barbie dolls, but the heads from like just the bust up. I've always been obsessed with hair. I'm still obsessed with hair. Your hair, my hair, their hair, whoever's hair, my cat's hair. I have long-haired cats. I love hair. I just love how it feels. I love how it looks and all of that. So I would just be playing and brushing the hair of these dolls and braiding and doing. I had one, I gave her a really badass haircut. I don't know how I managed that because I didn't know what I was doing, but she had a great haircut. I had the Brooke Shields head, I had a Barbie head, I had a couple of others, but that was probably my favorite like girly toy, even though I also had some Matchbox cars that I enjoyed. And another gift I got as an adult, might sound a little, I don't know, I guess it's just what matters to me, but my significant other gave me my first Christmas stocking. I grew up in a warm climate. No one had fireplaces, although I guess some people have stockings that don't have fireplaces, but it just was not something we ever had. And in his family, it was a big tradition, so it was our first or second Christmas together, and he gave me my own stocking full of just a little this and that. I don't think what was in it was particularly memorable, but actually getting a stocking, I thought that was so thoughtful, and yeah, I loved it. It was a great gift. Best Christmas memory. As a child, again, I grew up in a pretty big house, and the room where the Christmas tree was more like the formal living room, and it was 70s style, so it was a little more sunken, but it was a large room with high ceilings, and we had a pretty big tree, and it was an open white room. And I remember at night, like Christmas Eve night, I would peek out and get out of bed and creep down like the wing that my brother and I had that led out to that room, and just to see the tree lit up and all the presents. And my parents were generous with us, and we had just all these presents under the tree. It was such a beautiful vision and just looked so magical, and I appreciate my parents making that effort, because our holidays were always really nice, and great Easters too. Favorite holiday food? What I look forward to every year, I was introduced to when I was about 18. My brother had fallen in love with a German exchange student, and he went back to Germany with her when she was done with her studies here. And he would send us, our family, goodies from time to time, like the German chocolate, which is so delicious, the milk chocolate, and the gummy bears, because all these were not popular 30 years ago. In the States, at least not that I knew of. And the pièce de résistance, panettone. To this day, I love it. I was mesmerized by this delicious, magical fruited bread with this, the delicious buttery light brioche with orange zest and golden raisins, and it melts in your mouth, and it's just heaven. So yeah, every year, very thankful that it's readily available in Trader Joe's, Fresh Market, Ralph's, Publix, Kroger, just Italian stores. Although I find the ones in the Italian specialty stores to be honest, not as good. If you're paying more than $8 or $9, it's probably not going to be all that good. So that's my favorite holiday food. And I love chocolate peppermint things. If you follow me on any of my social medias, you'll see a lot of that. I have a picture of my fluffy cat on top of a peppermint hot chocolate. Those Trader Joe's peppermint JoJo's. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't usually gain weight at the holidays, but those might send me over the edge this year into the tight pants world. They're kind of worth it though, it's just 1 month out of the year. So that's all of the questions, and I would love to hear what you have to say about your favorite holiday traditions and what you do with your family and your memories, and even what you like to do now. And I'll see you in the next video with that produce.